Southwest Healthcare's Lura Aged Care opens. Warrnambool senior football team will add another colour to its blue and white jumper. And in sport, the Warrnambool District Football Netball Finals beginning tomorrow.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening. Warrnambool City Council Mayor Ben Blaine is warning ratepayers to brace themselves as the state government's Emergency Services Volunteer Fund becomes reality. Councillor Blaine said the state government is making councils do their dirty work to collect the flawed levy. While some primary producers have a temporary reprieve, other residents and small businesses will be slugged with the levy. This has already begun with the mailing of rate notices having commenced. Councillor Blaine is also the chair of the Southwest Victoria Alliance, which also opposes the levy. Southwest Healthcare's Lura Aged Care facility was officially opened yesterday. The facility has 36 beds and replaces the Marinda Lodge. The new facility has been funded through a $39.6 million contribution from the state government. The facility has cutting-edge technology, which includes infrared sensors to detect falls. Minister for Ageing, Ingrid Stitt, attended the opening. One of the Southwest's most famous sporting organisation will break with tradition tomorrow, all for a great community cause. For the first time in living memory, Warrnambool senior football team will add another colour to its blue and white jumper. The blue jumper when they play Koroit at Reed Oval will be green with a blue emblem. This is for the Cassine Cup, a game which will raise funds and awareness for the Gillen Boys Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Foundation. Warrnambool coach and Gillen Boys Foundation member Dan O'Keefe explains.
So this weekend is the Cassine Cup, which is a game between Koroit and Warrnambool. It's generally the first game or the only game that Koroit play Warrnambool at the Reed Oval, and it's been around for nearly 10 years now, and it's been a wonderful game for us to be able to build awareness and also raise funds for the Gillen Boys Foundation. So on behalf of Warrnambool Football Club, we'd like to extend our thank you again to Chris McLaren and Sam Dobbs from the Koroit Footy Club, because they've been terrific in joining with us to be able to raise great awareness for the great cause.
A new mental health facility has been officially opened in Hamilton. The facility, located in Lonsdale Street, was built at the cost of $3.47 million. Features of the building include separate adult and infant, child and youth waiting areas, 5 new consult rooms, an infant and child youth observation space, an open plan work area and a sensory garden. There is also off-street parking. The Country Women's Association is preparing to provide financial assistance to farmers affected by the drought. The CWA will make available payments of $1,000 to eligible farming families. The payments will be offered to farmers in 15 rural municipalities, including Moyne, Warrnambool, Colac-Otway, Corangamite, Glenelg and Southern Grampians. The funding can be used for residential rates, food, school expenses, rent, household and medical bills. Applications will be sourced at drought@cwa.vic.org.au and applications are open until the end of June 2026. Warrnambool's Capitol Cinema was the venue for a very special film screening on Wednesday night. The documentary, Her Name is Celeste, was shown with the film's creator Michelle McCraner in attendance. The screening was part of Miss McCraner's journey to highlight her experience with stillbirth. She has also ran from Adelaide to Southwest Victoria as part of the messaging. Locals Sarah Wallace from Wish Collective and Matt McConnell from Love from Dad assisted her in making the documentary screening happen.
I mean, we always say that the stillbirth or pregnancy loss community is, it's not really a club you want to be in, but it's a pretty tight-knit club when you are in it. I've met some amazing people throughout Australia online through connecting through our socials and the work that's being done. And yeah, Sarah and Matt certainly reached out to me quite early on when I was planning to do the run and organised a lot of things for us. So, we had for instance, free coffee vouchers, free accommodation and all those sorts of things in Warrnambool, and then the hospital. And then, Matt, his work that he does with bereaved dads is absolutely fantastic. And Sarah with her Wish Collective, it's just, they're beautiful people, and I'm really looking forward to my run finally with Matt, because he was going to run from Port Fairy to Warrnambool with me on day 12, but that didn't happen, so do a little bit shorter one today though.
Fine winter weather this week brought perfect conditions for a hardy group of volunteers. The Friends of Harris Street Reserve were out in force weeding along the rail trail in South Warrnambool. The group, which has 20 members, meets on the third Thursday of each month across from the old woolen mill to keep the reserve well maintained. Member Nick Glover said the group worked in with council and land care and coast care.
We do basic maintenance, weeding, pruning shrubs. We don't do a lot of planting anymore. It was done years ago through coast care, land care, and then involving after the water put the new sewage stuff in, so just moved on to try and tidy it up a bit, do some good maintenance, have it look better, and hopefully people appreciate it, particularly the rail trail users.
Creatives in the southwest have the chance to have their say on the industry. Regional Arts Victoria has opened its annual Creative Confidence Poll. The poll is part of the Southwest Creative Industries Strategy for 2025-2029. It includes the local council areas of Corangamite, Glenelg, Moyne, Southern Grampians and Warrnambool. The poll can be viewed and filled out on Regional Arts Victoria's website. Artists in the Glenelg Shire will be vying for the opportunity to be a part of a public art project. Glenelg Shire Council has identified the exterior of the Portland Arts Centre as a usable blank canvas. The aim is to turn the exterior into a vibrant outdoor gallery. The project is being funded by the Vic Health Local Government Partnerships Program, with expressions of interest now locked in. Hamilton's Botanical Gardens has some welcome new additions. New signs have been placed at the gateways to the gardens. The project was undertaken by the Friends of the Botanic Gardens group. The 4 signs are replicas of the originals, ensuring they fit in perfectly with the gardens, which are considered the showpiece of the town. Work will soon begin to restore 2 of Colac's more prominent fountains. Colac Otway Shire Council will carry out work to reline the fountain bases and walls. The fountains are at Memorial Square and Botanic Gardens. The work is expected to take 8 weeks to complete. While temporary fencing will be in place, the surrounding areas will remain open to the public. That's all in general news, and after the break, we'll return to sport and weather. Back shortly.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
DCM Automotive is your local automotive specialist. Based in central Warrnambool, DCM provide a full range of automotive services, from general servicing through to computer diagnostics and fault finding. DCM do it all. Call Darryl today.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since '49.
Tonight's Sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back, and first making news in sport. The Warrnambool and District League season has reached the business end with the finals beginning tomorrow. The qualifying final will be held at Mortlake with Allensford playing Russells Creek in senior football and Maryvale up against the Cats in A-grade netball. On Sunday at Mac Oval, Naranda takes on Old Collegians in the main football game, while Dennington will play the Warriors in the A-grade netball elimination final. All senior football and A-grade netball games will be broadcast live on Fitzmedia's Facebook page. National reports are filtering in that former Naranda fast bowler Brodie Couch is in line for Australia A selection. Couch, who took 23 Sheffield Shield wickets for Western Australia last summer, which included a hat-trick, is favoured to replace the injured Lance Morris in the A-Team's tour to India next month. Couch has caught the eye of selectors through his work with Western Australia, the Melbourne Stars and San Francisco Unicorns in the US. Couch appeals as a replacement for Morris as he now bowls consistently over 140 kilometres per hour. South Warrnambool is hitting its peak form at the right end of the Hampton Open netball season. The Roosters are in second place and just a game adrift atop side Warrnambool. Tomorrow the Roosters come up against Portland before a meeting with Port Fairy in the last round. South Warrnambool coach Will Jamieson is happy with how his team is tracking.
We've had some injuries, so there's been a bit of disconnect in the second half of the season, but the last couple of games we've managed to have the whole list playing. So, yeah, just finding some good connection as we head into finals. It's all about depth, and I think, to win in Hampton Open's division, which is really, really strong, you have to be able to rotate and have different options that you can bring on the court. So, yeah, we've got some great juniors who have come through, and I think they've done a really good job of stepping up to the pressure that is Opens netball, and we've had some really great leaders on court to help them through that.
The Warrnambool Darts Association spring season has commenced. With that comes their dart tournament. Last year, bringing hundreds from over the state and across the borders. This year, teams go head-to-head on the 4th and the 5th of October. The club is currently seeking out sponsors. All right. That's all making news in sport, and today in Warrnambool, light winds throughout the day and a top of 18 degrees. After the break, we'll head through the rest of the forecast, but first we'll hear from Meg from the Warrnambool Information Centre.
Thanks, Sharna. Hello, Warrnambool. This is your reminder that we are still Victoria's top tourism town for 2025, and what better way to celebrate that win than to share our town with those that we love. So here's the invitation. If you've got friends or family visiting, take them along the coast, up the street, to our cafes, and of course to Flagstaff Hill. With the Ambassador program, locals get in for free, which means you get to play tour guide. Holidays are just around the corner, and Flagstaff Hill has a jam-packed holiday program planned for the kids. From trails that will take them throughout the village to cooking up a storm here in the tea rooms, it'll keep them busy and learn a little bit of history at the same time. As you're out exploring the coastline, keep an eye out on the ocean. Our local whale Tripod and her calf have been a little bit quiet, but we're hoping for at least one more splash before the season ends. So let's keep the winning spirit of the top tourism town alive, invite your friends and family and show them everything that Warrnambool has to offer.
VG Cabinets is on the lookout for an experienced cabinet maker to join its growing team. This exciting opportunity is highly sought after and available to reliable, honest and motivated individuals. The successful applicant must be experienced in cabinet making, on-site job measures, showroom appointments and ordering supplies. VG Cabinets services the Southwest region and uses cutting-edge technology to ensure the best quality craftsmanship. If this exciting new career opportunity is for you, get in touch today.
Aqualife Pet and Aquarium is the most unique pet store in the southwest. Where else can you purchase beautiful hand-reared birds like cake parrots or red-tailed black cockatoos? If birds aren't your thing, then maybe it's the bearded dragons, the pet snakes or the stingrays that interest you. The team at Aqualife Pet and Aquarium have the knowledge to keep your pets happy and healthy for life. From rabbits to exotic tropical fish, reptiles and birds, there's no place like Aqualife Pet and Aquarium.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire, everything you need in one location.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. Over the region, looking at a high pressure system crossing the state over the weekend, with Monday expecting a cold front. Now to the forecast. In Port Fairy tomorrow, morning fog to start the day with a partly cloudy day and a top of 15 degrees. Sunday, light winds for most of the day and a top of 16. A top of 20 and a partly cloudy day for Monday with 2 millimetres on the way. Mortlake, a partly cloudy day with a chance of morning fog, a top of 15 for the day with overnight temperatures dropping to 4. Sunday, partly cloudy with light winds and temperatures falling to 1. Showers on Monday with a top of 19 degrees. Around the Colac Camperdown area, tomorrow partly cloudy day with light winds. Sunday, the chance of morning fog and light winds a top of 14 degrees. Partly cloudy with a medium chance of showers on Monday, topping at 18 degrees. Around Port Campbell Cape Otway area tomorrow, a chance of morning fog in the northeast with light winds and a top of 14. Sunday, a partly cloudy day with a top of 13. Monday, a top of 18 with 2 millimetres and overnight temperatures falling to 4 overnight. In Warrnambool, tomorrow a shower is on the cards with a partly cloudy day and light winds. Sunday, partly cloudy with light winds and a top of 16. Monday, only 1 millimetre with a partly cloudy day, topping at 20. That's it from your Southwest Local News team, and thank you for tuning in either online or on 3-Way FM. If you missed any of the bulletin, you can watch it back on demand on Fitzmedia's Facebook page. Until Monday night, with peace, good night.